So, good afternoon. We are at Wembley Stadium. The roller banners are ready to come out with the crests on. The first half is due to start in 17 minutes. This is basically which team is going to get in the Conference League. I think that's what they're calling out now, the Europa Conference League. I don't think it will be a major issue for either of them because they should both finish higher up in the league. Both teams should finish at least in the Europa League spots because no one wants to get into the Europa Conference because you will be going some stupid distances to play some really poor teams. I don't think that's a competition that's worth it. So at the moment you've got Liverpool and Chelsea in second and third. So I think both will be fine. You know, it doesn't really matter who wins this. It's interesting, as a Southampton fan, we are currently sitting in 9th and we're on a very good run of form. Now, we've got to try and get to 7th really, but that's Tottenham who are 5, 6, 7 points clear of us. You know, Spurs, very hit or miss, so who knows how they will do. But the fight for that Europa Conference spot, as a Southampton fan, do I even want it? I don't really know. I don't know where the Europa League, the Europa Conference League, what happens if you win that, if you win it. What position do you then get the following year? Do you get Europa League spot automatic? I don't know. Here we go. Goals. Liverpool have scored 106 goals. Mostly European League teams in all competitions. They've scored 106 goals in all European competitions. They are a serious team to score a lot of goals. So let's have a look at the teams. We are 10 minutes from kickoff. For Chelsea, we've got Mendy in goal. Chalobah. Chelsea are playing a back five. I know the lineups look a little bit funny. It makes it look like there's 3 at the back, but there's definitely a 5 at back. Mendy in goal. Rudiger, Silva, and Chalobah. It's nice to see Chalobah's actually getting that game time now. He's come through the youth system and actually getting game time, which is good. The fullbacks, Alonso and Azpilicueta, with Kovacic and Kante. I like Kovacic and I like Kante. That is a strong defensive midfield there. We all know what Kante can do. I think Kante is going to be so important in this game. He is going to be the support in front of the back 3, really, the centre backs, trying to stop, especially Mane if he's playing down the centre, and Fabinho as well. Those 2 players, if Kante and Kovacic can deal with them, that will be a big way to win this game. Anyway, we've got Pulisic and Mount as the centre attacking mids with Kai Havertz. I do find it very strange. Kai Havertz is not necessarily a striker. Oh, wow. They've got comic strips on the Wembley pitch. That is pretty cool. I don't see Kai Havertz as a striker. I don't think anyone else sees him as a striker. However, he is playing in that striker role. We will see how that goes. For Liverpool, we've got a 4-3-3, which I think suits them. It would allow for Salah and Diaz to get nice and wide. We got Keller in goal. Trent Alexander on the right back. Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson. I think that has been the Liverpool back 4. He's getting injured in warm up. That's an interesting one, James. Hi, good to hear from you again. The back 4, I think, for Liverpool. What's good about their back 4 is they have been a consistent back 4 now for a long time. You would think that their communication and work rate with each other is top notch because I can't really see any other defenders coming in to replace them at the moment. You've then got Henderson, Fabinho, and Thiago, but as you're saying, James, Thiago is possibly out due to injury in warm-up, so that'll be interesting to see who they replace him with. Henderson, Mr. Reliable, is a little bit like James Milner. Henderson, I think that it's the reliability that they have with Henderson. Fabinho, Thiago, Salah, Mane, and Diaz. I think that is a strong Liverpool team. The reliability and consistency of the defence, the work rate of the midfield, and then the goal scoring ability of Liverpool's attack is incredible. And if they're struggling, Salah will fall down like a sack of potatoes. On paper here, who do I think? I certainly think it looks like Chelsea have gone for a formation and tactics to defend more. They are going to try and soak up that Liverpool attack from what the formation suggests, because Liverpool's formation, and they want the team to attack. They want Salah to get wide and cut in as an inside forward. It's a scary team. It is a scary team, and as a Southampton fan, it's not a team I would look forward to playing against. Anyway, the kickoff is about to start. We're 6 minutes away. Teams are coming out. The green of the Carabao Cup. So I think my verdict would be a Liverpool win. They're just a scary team. Such quality in their team. As long as there's no diving and cheating, I don't see any way for Chelsea to beat them other than soak up the pressure, defend, keep things tight, get men behind the ball, and hope for countering. So they're doing their clap for Ukraine. Interesting to see Poland and the other two teams in the league for the World Cup basically said they're not playing them. They're not going to play them. They're not going to play Russia, and I think that's a good stand. It's a shame. I won't get political, but I think it's certainly going to cost Russia. I think it is going to cost Russia this one. Liverpool singing "You'll Never Walk Alone." Be interesting if Chelsea fans are singing that as well. Singing that as a sign of respect to Ukraine there. Oh, Chelsea fans are booing the Liverpool fans here, singing over the national anthem. Van Dijk, they're all, the Liverpool players looking over to the fans. Oh, it's a little bit naughty. It's a little bit naughty singing over the national anthem here. They're standing together. I'm going to assume there's going to be maybe a Ukraine or no war or something. And obviously Chelsea had Shevchenko playing for them many years ago, so they'll have that Ukrainian link. Yeah. This is another interesting thing, isn't it? Look who owns Chelsea. Just look at the owner of Chelsea, Roman Abramovich, with certain links to Putin. Be interesting to know if he's at the ground there now, because not that he really cares. Why would he care? The problem is, who knows the Ukrainian national anthem? As I said, let's get back to the game. Chelsea definitely set up to defend this one, I think. I think they want to protect their goal as much as possible and try and win on the counter-attack. I can't see Chelsea winning in an attacking style of football here. It is certainly Liverpool's game to score goals. Chelsea to get the goal on the counter-attack or a set piece or something along those lines. It's Liverpool's attack. They are going to want them to really play exciting football. I think that players like Salah and Mane are going to be running at Chelsea here if they can get quite wide. But only playing two wingers and one centre attacking, one striker. They've got a lot of work to do, Liverpool, because Chelsea are going to try and compact. They've got to try and find a way through. Whether or not they'll be able to do it, I don't know. Chelsea versus Liverpool after the break. I think this brings up that subject of the sub goalie, the second goalie who gets to play in the cup matches. Now, do you keep playing that goalie all the way to the end if you make the final? Because you know he's a weaker goalie. There's a reason why the goalie doesn't play in the Premier League and the top level. Because you don't have faith in him to do it. So, Thiago's in tears because he's out injured. So that is a subject that you think, oh, do you keep playing your number one goalie instead of the goalie that's been in the cup games? I think through loyalty to the goalie, you would play that goalie in the cup final. I think the second goalie. You have to have faith in these players at the end of the day, don't you? You've got to have faith in them. But this is one of the things with the academies as well, isn't it? That you've got all these players in the academy, and we saw this in times of COVID, that the managers, they would postpone games even though they've got however many players in their academy. So I certainly think that links to that second goalie being the cup. I think, yes, you play that second goalie out of just respect to that goalie. Okay, game on. Now, my time might be slightly behind others because I'm streaming it. Plus, it's then streaming to YouTube. So I'll give frequent time checks so that you are level with me. It's certainly made the Man City's recent form has certainly made the Premier League a little bit more interesting, at least. Liverpool, currently in the Premier League, Liverpool are second with 60 points, 6 points behind Man City, with a game in hand though as well, so they could bring it to 3 points. I think winning games like this for Liverpool, it's just to keep the momentum going, the winning momentum going. It's not really a major trophy these days, is it? Although as a Southampton fan, I'd still like to win it. Uh, but for these big teams, it's if you win this, is it really seen as a success? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think the League Cup is really held in very high esteem. And you can see that with the amount of prize money there is. Oh, a little bit sloppy by the Liverpool defence there. A little bit sloppy. Trying to go long down the line and straight out of play for a Chelsea throw. I don't think Alisson will be missing out too much on game time though, will he? I'm sure he'll be happy for a rest with all that money in his pocket. Is it just me, as Carabao is the sponsor for this competition? Has anyone tasted Carabao? Carabao is vile. It is absolutely disgusting. God, these teams have spent a lot of money, haven't they? No, that was Diaz. Diaz backing into the Chelsea defender there. It's gone out for a Liverpool throw. Sloppy again from Robertson, really there. Really poor ball control there. Honestly, it is vile. It's like the saying, if it's like battery acid. Not that I've tried battery acid. I think Alexander-Arnold will beat Alonso there for speed. Out for a goal kick. For Stuart Atwell, I'm sure all he's thinking is, let's get through this game. Let's not have any controversy with everything that's, I say, what's been going on recently. Well, football always has controversy with referees, but with everything that's going on with VAR and things, I'm sure Stuart Atwell will just be happy to get this game done. No issues, no VAR. That will be the ideal match for a referee. Chelsea have got the ball just outside their... Oh, just in their penalty area with Mendy. He's gone for a clearance, big clearance. Salah's got the ball. He's just entered the penalty area. He's not... Doesn't look like he's too sure what to do. He'll probably fall over. No, he didn't. He stayed on his feet. That makes a change. Alexander-Arnold with a cross in. It was a low cross, took a deflection off a Chelsea player, though. Yeah, Salah's got the speed over Mason Mount. Good defending. It's nice to see, actually, that was Salah actually chasing back. He chased all the way back into his own half then. Hi, Dieter. It was okay. I don't even think... What did I do yesterday? Yesterday I played bowls in the morning and watched the Six Nations in the afternoon, and that was about it. And today I've refereed a football match. Was not very exciting. I just chilled out for the rest of the afternoon, and I thought, well, the football's on. Why not give it a watch? I'm going to watch it so everyone else might do. Good save. Well, there we go. There you go. You were questioning Keller to start off with. And good save. Good save. Good reactions there from him. Good reactions. Yeah, good reactions from Keller there. There wasn't a lot he could do, just make himself big. So Chelsea are still showing that they have got potential to score here. I just think even in this first, we're up to 6.5 minutes now. I just think when Liverpool get the ball, they look dangerous. Yes, most of the time they won't do anything, but they look dangerous. It's just seeing how well Chelsea can defend to stop those attacking players. Was that a foul? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I'd book Azpilicueta for moaning. You may get some moaning about the referee, about the players diving from me, but let's have a look at this. So Azpilicueta is running down the wing. No, that wasn't a foul for me, if I'm honest. It wasn't enough contact. Azpilicueta went to push it past and he went down. He went down. I don't think there was any real contact there. It's a semi-contact sport, so yeah. 7 minutes and 20 gone. The free kick's about to come in, I think. Oh, it's very high. Very high. That was a poor free kick, I think. Very poor free kick. God. 9 wins in a row from Liverpool. They are on good form. But they need to be. Liverpool need to be on good form just to catch Man City up. But considering how many points Man City was ahead, they've really slipped up recently. They're giving Liverpool a chance to win this title still, aren't they, in the Premier League? Get up. Oh, come on. Referee. Players fall over. This got to get a grip. Liverpool have the ball. Just entered. Oh, they've given it away again. Sloppy passing from Liverpool. Really sloppy passing. There isn't a lot of space to get past Chelsea, though. I think Chelsea are doing well to keep compact even further up the pitch as well. As soon as one of the back four for Liverpool gets the ball, Chelsea are high up and are filling the holes. And you've seen this a couple of times with Andrew Robertson on the left, that he's trying to play the ball down the line and just giving the ball away. Good tackle. Good tackle. See, Kovacic getting his leg in there. He's a bit, him and Kante, big strong guys. Great holding defenders, holding defensive midfielders. Chelsea with the ball. Kante's got it now, just inside his own half. We're going back to the centre-backs. Nice ball out to Alonso on the left. Alonso is playing quite attacking, but he's not a very good attacking player, if I'm honest. So if they're relying on Alonso, who struggles to even stay standing up, I'm not overly confident. I don't think Chelsea really have any wingers at the moment. They've certainly got 3 attacking midfielders on with Kai Havertz, who's playing as a striker, Mason Mount, and Pulisic. But wingers, they don't have wingers, do they? And maybe that suits their formation, but it just leads to lack of pace. Here we go, Diaz trying to get past Chalobah. Yes, he did. They want a penalty there. No, the referee's not having any of that. Dieter, Carabao is available over here. I see it in the shops, but as I was saying earlier, it's nasty stuff. It is really, if you think of battery acid, that's what it is really. Not nice. Not nice at all. Mane in the middle. Diaz. Get too many bodies in the way there. That is the key point that I thought right at the start. Chelsea are going to get men behind the ball and compact everything. It's going to be very difficult for Liverpool to find the space. Chelsea play the ball up. Kai Havertz just tries running into Matip. Havertz got the ball. He's got some good footwork, but he's all alone, really. He's all alone there. It's out to the wing with Azpilicueta. Back to Chalobah. Back to the halfway line now with Thiago. Oh, Kovacic almost lost the ball there. Liverpool almost snapped it up. Back to the goalkeeper. Chelsea are going to start again, I think. They're going to have a little refresh. I'm not quite sure what Silva's gone down for. Not quite sure what Thiago Silva's done. He's holding his chest. Yeah, they're just showing the highlight again of Pulisic's shot. It was straight at the goalkeeper, really, wasn't it? I don't think Keller needed much agility there because it was straight at him. Thiago looks absolutely gutted. He looks absolutely gutted to be off the pitch now. The thing was, though, it was straight at him, so he didn't really need reflexes, did he? Salah, no, that was Trent Alexander-Arnold with a very poor cross. Tried sweeping at it. Andrew Robertson out on the left. He's attacking now, playing the ball to Naby. Naby's soft on the ball there. Over to Mane in the middle. Matip charging forwards. I love it when you see a centre-back charging at the opposition, but that wasn't great. He gave the ball away. Only problem is, as I've stated, Chelsea are trying to be as compact as possible, so they're lacking the bodies up front. Chelsea almost there with the ball in the penalty area. Chelsea have still got the ball. Kante got it. He's charging forwards. Diaz has taken it off him. I think Diaz needs to turn back and start again, I think. Sloppy passing so far in this game. Some really, really sloppy passing, especially from Liverpool. I think Chelsea are struggling because as soon as they get the ball, they haven't got the men forward to get the ball to. But considering how attacking Liverpool are, the passing has been very poor. But Mane's got the ball in the penalty area. Tried passing it across the box and Chelsea clear out for a throw. Chalobah is not necessarily impressed. I think he's been moaned at. But there is Mane stealing the ball, which is what he can do. He can do that, can't he? It's out for another Liverpool throw here. What are we giving? Goal kick. We're giving a goal kick. Diaz is not happy. Diego Jota on the bench is not happy either by the looks of it. "17 minutes and 10 seconds gone in the first half. Some poor marking there from Liverpool on that previous attempt by Chelsea. They had plenty of players in the box, and a simple look at who is free would have done the job, I think. Liverpool have got the ball. They're going to play on, I think. There we go. They're playing on. Alexander-Arnold header. Mane wide. It's surprising how good Mane is actually with his head. He's not the tallest of guys, and he is pretty decent with his head. But that was a ferocious deep cross from Alexander-Arnold there. Very poor head that time, though, for Mane. Very poor header. Mason Mount, you think he's got a mullet? I'll have to have a close-up in a minute. You know my thoughts on mullets. Liverpool go to start again. They're going to switch sides. No, they're not. Ignore that. Van Dijk to Matip. Henderson over to Salah. Salah is on the wing. He's not got a lot of space to work with. He's decided to pass it. It's going across to the top. It's across to the left now. Naby Keita to Fabinho. Van Dijk. See, Chelsea are very compact. They've got to be with the attacking ferociousness of Liverpool. They've got to be as compact as possible. Van Dijk starts it again, trying to look little passes to create big spaces. To be fair, it looks like Chelsea could do this all day. There's no real spark at the moment from Liverpool. There's no real energy. They're being patient. They're trying to keep possession, but possession means nothing. It's all about what you do with it at the moment. And actually, Chelsea have pushed Liverpool all the way back. But that's probably a good thing for Liverpool, because the further Chelsea come up, hopefully the more space that will be created, and they can try and exploit the gaps in behind the attack and behind the midfield. But then they're resorting to long balls. Diaz has got the ball just outside the penalty area. Salah with a shot, blocked off Chelsea. Rudiger tries headering it out. Gone straight back to Liverpool. No, that can't be a foul. Surely not. Mane knew exactly what he was doing. Jump in the way of the body. This is frustrating. Frustrating to see this. Look at this. He sees him coming. Oh, stands in the way. Whoa, he's off on the floor. Get up, Mane. You big girl's blouse, honestly. Absolutely pathetic. 20 minutes and 30 seconds gone on the clock. It's a pretty good distance for Liverpool here. I love holding their hands in front of their mouth, as if anyone can care less what they're saying. Ugh. Who's taking this? It's got to be Salah, surely, with the in-swing there. Oh, hello. Nah, really poor. There's too much talking about it. Too much talking about it and not just getting on with it. Yeah, very poor there from Liverpool. As you said, Gary, well off. That was poor. Okay. Chelsea goal kick's gone up now. Azpilicueta's got it on the right. Virgil van Dijk's big and strong, but he's got Havertz behind him. A good clearance out from Van Dijk. It actually went to a Liverpool player. I'm surprised the referee didn't give a free kick there, to be honest, with what he's already given free kicks for. Chelsea have won it back. They're just entering. Kante's entering just outside the penalty box now. Ooh, whoa. A whipped pass in there, but sailing past everyone. Not a great ball from Kante. Chelsea pinning them back, but they're allowing them to make the first passes. Now they're pressing. Problem is, pressing there leaves those gaps between the defence, midfield, and the midfield and attack for Liverpool to pass the ball into. And out for a corner for Liverpool. We'll see what Liverpool can do from here. They'll be definitely getting their big two up. Van Dijk up. Matip up. Every Chelsea player is back now. Look, every Chelsea... This says something here, I think. Every Chelsea player is in the penalty area here. They are ready to defend. I'm amazed, to be honest. I am amazed how much... See, this is the problem. They're getting so many players back to defend that when they do counter, there's no one up there to counter. See, this is wrong. This you know, they're shouting out at the lino. This is wrong. You know, and this is embarrassing. These referees need to be given the power to discipline them, being surrounded by both teams. If it's me, as I said, I am a referee. If that happens to me, all these players will be disappeared. They will get some serious words in the least. You know, Tuchel now having a go at the lino. Nothing. There's nothing for any of them there. There is no foul either way, look. There's a slight elbow, but it's a tough one because his arm's up. I think that's more the case of a Chelsea player running into the elbow than an actual intended elbow there. I'd fine all the players here for poor discipline. Falling over like a sack of shit. That don't help, does it? Problem is, as a referee, I'm embarrassed by the referees as well because they give it. You've only just come from work. No one closer?
No, they're just answering their phone, so I have to go back.
Chelsea goal kick ends up going straight back to Liverpool. Salah's crying like a big baby because thinks he got held up. He probably did get held up, to be fair there. Andrew Robertson on the wing crosses it in and taking a deflection out for a corner. So I went to the Southampton game. I haven't been for a long time, and I went to the Southampton game, and there's a reason why I don't go and watch anymore. It's painful to watch sometimes. It really is, with fans that don't really have a clue themselves, and it just makes me cross. It really does make me cross. Oh, they want a handball. I didn't see a handball in there. I didn't see a handball in there at all. Yes, Astro. Astro making lots of noise. Diaz tries crossing it in. It goes straight to Matip. Oh, poor ball down. Where's the shout for handball? Surely, look at him. Look at him. Van Dijk wasn't even looking, and he's calling for a handball because he saw Henderson. That's embarrassing. That's not even remotely a handball. Honestly. What I would do to have an interview with a Premier League footballer, I would rip them apart. Honestly. That's a goal kick. Really? Certainly looked like a goal kick, if I'm honest. Oh, look at that. Last 10 minutes possession. 87% Liverpool. I think that goes in line with what I was saying right at the start. The way the teams have positioned themselves. The formations, the attack of Liverpool. Liverpool want the ball. They're being quite patient with it. Chelsea are just going to try and soak up and probably try and counter when they get the chance. Cross gone. Kante's cleared it out. Look, Kai Havertz is trying to press Mo Salah. I don't think he's going to get it. No. Mane out to Alexander-Arnold. Trying to do those little passes in the penalty area, but there are just too many Chelsea players. Too many Chelsea players. Darting Diaz. It was 2-0 to Southampton against Norwich, but it was a pretty dull game. Norwich in that game didn't show any sort of signs of promise. They were really, really poor. A great screamer by Oriol Romeo as well for the second goal, but it was... I think Southampton in that game, they weren't clinical enough. Let's just say they weren't clinical enough, I don't think. A good ball out. A good ball out to the wing to Diaz. Chalaba's trying to hold him off into the penalty area. Out of the penalty area for Keita. Oh! Mendy. That looked like a dead cert goal there for Liverpool after Mendy's save. Mendy didn't quite push that ball out wide enough. Every goalkeeper knows you don't palm it in front, but he makes up for it. Very poor first save, but he gets his hands to Mane's shot. Very poor first save though from Mendy. I said it's basic goalkeeping. It's push it out wide, not in front, and that was a prime example why you don't push it in front. That should have been 1-0 to Liverpool after that poor parry there. It's out for a throw for Liverpool, just level with the edge of the penalty area there. Oh, crazy goalkeeping. Big throw from Liverpool, but it went straight to a Chelsea player. Alonso with a big clearance. See, this is the problem. Chelsea just don't have enough men up there. They're playing very defensively and they go for the counter, but no one up there. No one up there to try and get that ball back. Liverpool in their penalty area at the moment, but you know there's a little bit of press from Chelsea, but that's only going to help Liverpool out here, I think. Straight to the goalie, straight to Liverpool goalie Keller. There's just there's no real sign. Yeah, there's been a couple of sort of small chances. Been a couple of small chances for Chelsea, but I just can't see them winning here. They're playing so defensively, as not necessarily position wise, how far up the pitch. They're fairly high up the pitch, but they're not making it difficult. They're not making it that difficult for Liverpool. All they're doing at the moment, Chelsea, is by sending one man each time to press, they're going to create spaces for Liverpool to feed into. But these days, what strikers do Liverpool actually have? What strikers do Chelsea have at the moment? Let me have a look on what they've got on the bench. Andrew Robertson by the corner flag crosses it in. No, straight out by Chelsea. But straight back to Liverpool. Matip, he's going for a big shot. And deflection to the goalkeeper. Yeah, well, yes, they have Lukaku. He is on the bench. Timo Werner. see, I think this may sum up. They've chosen to play Kai Havertz as a striker. And they've got Romelu Lukaku and Timo Werner on the bench. That sort of sums it up, really, doesn't it? Yeah, that sums up Chelsea. I don't really think Chelsea. Maybe they'll have those players come on as when the Liverpool defence tires out a little bit, but I'm not sure if Chelsea's intent here is to really win comfortably. I think it'll be to sneak a goal and hold on. Trying a little 1-2 tiki-taka passing, Liverpool are, but offside. It looked offside to me. Kai Havertz with the ball. We're playing on, but looks offside to me. And now he gives it. That's frustrating. These assistant referees, these linos they don't put their flags up anymore, do they? Look at that. It's miles offside. Why? Surely the lino can see that. He can see that, and he hasn't put his flag up. That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing because they're relying on VAR. They're relying on VAR to help them out when it was 5 yards offside. What's you making such a noise for, kitty cat? Don't know what he's meowing for. Yeah. Shirt pull from Chelsea there. Liverpool free kick. This is going to be a long game. This is going to be a long game for Chelsea. Ball straight to Mendy. It was intended for Mane, but yeah, this is going to be a long game for Chelsea. I think it's more of the waiting game here. You bring Lukaku on, hoping that he'll have a little bit more energy than Van Dijk and Matip. But even then, that's... Oh, Henderson almost to Salah. Almost squeezed the ball through to Salah. Now the cross goes in. Oh! You can't be calling for that to be a corner, Sally. You're an idiot, mate. Honestly, I think this man is an absolute tool. He's an absolute tool, Salah's. Watch this. Try and claim for a corner, look. Came straight off Salah's head. Bloody idiot he is. This is the thing when you get such quality... When you get such quality players and then they act like absolute clowns. It's crazy. Oh, I really like Kai Havertz. Yeah, I really like Kai Havertz, but he's receiving the ball and he's on his own. Bear in mind he's relying on Mason Mount. He's relying on Mason Mount and Pulisic, and they're far too deep to be supporting him. So the best Kai Havertz can do is hold that ball up. It is hold the ball up and then hope that he gets support. But by the time Kai gets it, all the Chelsea players are so far back. Rudiger, you are very lucky you got that ball clean then, because your studs went straight up. That could have been very, very bad for Rudiger if he made contact with a player then. Andrew Robertson running up. I'm surprised Kante's not controlling this a little bit more. Oh, get up, you cheater. You absolute cheat. Look, watch this. He'll get up when he realises no one's stopping for him. Jumping in the way and then falling over. You disgusting. Absolute disgusting behaviour. Kai Havertz. Still got it. We're still playing. Pulisic tries crossing it in, but it doesn't make the first man. No, it wasn't a foul. Of course he got it right. Simulation. I'd book him. Book him for simulation. Gore, Keller did come a long way, but safe hands from Keller there. Okay, now Liverpool may do some damage. There's a lot. Whoa, that's a foul. Probably a booking as well. That was intent to stop him then. Probably in the book. I think he's only going to give him a warning. He certainly knew that Liverpool were on the attack. He wasn't getting the ball there. Yeah, that should have been a booking. Get out. Oh, this is the problem. You get managers that are idiots as well. They don't help the matter. They see what they want to see. He's clearly moaning about something that happened 2 minutes ago, wasn't he? A time check. We are currently on 39 minutes and 40 seconds. Still 0-0 to Chelsea and Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. Nice, easy clearance. Liverpool have got it. Andrew Roberts going to whip another one in. Oh, it's whisked through. And a poor clearance from Kante there. Alexander-Arnold plays the ball to Henderson on the left side of the penalty area. Whipped in by Robertson. And easy for Mendy to catch. Simple so far, I think. Simple so far. Mendy out to Alonso on the left. Alonso not sure what to do there. He's getting pressured by Salah. Play on. Surely you're going to play on. Yeah, there's been one example of good refereeing and more examples of soft refereeing. He needs to deal with these players falling over. Alonso on the left. Whips it in. Far too pacey. Far too pacey for these little guys. What? Big shot from Azpilicueta. But sailing over. Not good enough. Yeah, far too heavy. Far too wide. Need a little bit more finesse, I think, there. Liverpool have got the ball back just outside their own penalty area. They're going to look to pass the ball up the pitch. Yeah, Diaz has got it in the left-back position. Long ball to Salah, and straight off for a Chelsea throw. Straight off for a Chelsea throw. I think it's going to go 0-0 at half-time here. I think Chelsea have done fairly well to defend this, as I thought would happen. The game has more or less gone exactly the same as I thought. It's a case of irresistible force versus a movable object. I think that sums it up perfectly, actually. I do think that sums it up perfectly. What is going on? It probably is a free kick for Liverpool. Andrew Robertson. See, that's poor. You know, Andrew Robertson, yes, he doesn't agree with it. That's fine. That's fine. You don't always agree with the referee's decision. But to be screaming at the referee like that, oh, man, he would be having words. He would be having words from me if I was in charge there refereeing. Oh, squeeze the ball through. Trying to get it through the eye of a needle there for Chelsea. Oh, I certainly think it was. I do think it was a free kick. Kante wasn't looking the ball, and I do think it was should have been a free kick. But you still don't scream at the referee like that. But these referees at this level, they don't deal with it, do they? They don't deal with these players. These players would have plenty of yellow cards at this rate, wouldn't they? If they behave the way they do. We've already seen earlier on with both teams surrounding the referee. We see them screaming at the referee. It's not good, is it? It's really not good. Yeah, it's. See, this is the thing, though. This is the thing. Look, I've already pointed out. There's times when a player, for example, a Liverpool player has jumped in front of a Chelsea player and made contact themselves and looked like they've been fouled when they haven't. They've leapt in front of the player. Whoa, miss. They've played advantage. I think the referee wanted to play advantage there, and that's what he's going to say. They've had a clear chance at a goal there and fluffed it. So yeah, it was definitely a foul, but look, the referee was playing on. And that's good refereeing. That is good refereeing. Matip caught him. This is the thing. I think that's good that the referee played on. Yeah, it's just about a free kick. But one of those ones is, if the referee pulls up for a free kick and doesn't allow for the advantage, and then Chelsea go and score, they'd be annoyed, wouldn't they? Because the referee pulled them back. So they have the chance. They certainly had their chance to attack there and score a goal. 1 minute of added time. We're currently on 45-10. Poor ball from Chelsea there. All right, coming into the last 30 seconds of the minute. Liverpool have got the ball with Robertson just to the left of the penalty area. Diaz with the ball to Mane. Fabinho to Matip. Out to the wing with Salah into Alexander-Arnold. Henderson. Alexander-Arnold ready to get that ball in the box. Good tackle from Chelsea. Kai Havertz, he's not going to keep it on. No, he's not going to keep it on. Liverpool throw. No, he's pulling up. Half time. As I predicted, bit of a stalemate, attack versus defence. The amount of possession Liverpool must have had in that first half. But it doesn't matter how much possession you've got. It's about what you do with it. Yeah, they can use. It's a book. They can book them for unsporting behaviour or foul and abusive language. There are tools there at this level, but they don't use it, do they? They don't use it, so they bring it on themselves. They really do bring it on themselves. So, trust me, as a referee myself that doesn't allow the same sort of abuse, it is frustrating. It's really frustrating watching these Premier League referees, because they allow for the abuse to be given to them. You know, with either poor decisions, soft decisions for these poor free kicks, and allowing players to scream at them. How can we expect young players and grassroots players to respect the referees when what they're seeing every week in the Premier League on TV is the complete opposite of what they're being told to do? Just because these footballers are paid millions of pounds a year, what gives them the right to be able to speak to a referee like that who is there, to support the game? And as the saying is, no referee, no game. But yeah, they are allowing it, aren't they? Let's be honest. And I don't know how much that is to do with the FIFA, IFAB, the FA, and the Premier League, and how much is to do with the referees and what they think is okay. I know things are better than they used to be, but it's so disappointing. It is really, really disappointing that it's still allowed. It really is. Yeah, I think Kalina was one of a kind. He really was one of a kind, wasn't he? Yeah, he was one of a kind. And yeah, I can also see your point, Dieter, that actually it's just it's a check for a football referee as well. If they can get through the game without really causing any issues, then it's an easy payday, isn't it? They get their salary and then they get money per game. I don't know. It's frustrating. It really is frustrating to see that these referees accept it, basically. I'd love to speak to a Premier League referee or a lino and ask. Of course, I would have so many questions for them. But yeah, they're not allowed to speak, are they? They're not allowed to speak. But yeah, I don't know what can be done to change this game. I said Chelsea once again. What I said was what I predicted is basically coming true. It's attack versus defence. Can Chelsea hold on long enough to then try and get a little counter attack? But with the current players they've got on, they haven't really got a striker. You can see that in the terms of Kai Havertz there with his shot at the end. They haven't really got a striker on there, so they haven't really got that goal scorer. So in the second half, my predictions for what would happen in the second half, I would say, I think Chelsea is still going to just bide their time a little bit. They're going to wait for Liverpool to get a little bit more desperate, because there will be a point when Liverpool get more desperate, because if they can hold it to 0-0, Chelsea can. Liverpool are going to start overdoing it a little bit, getting more men in the box, leaving more spaces for the counter-attack. I think at that point, it's bringing on someone like Lukaku, the big, strong Lukaku, get the ball to him, and he may be able to drive past that last player. I think that would be the thought. It's just waiting for Liverpool to overexert themselves. If it gets to that situation, if Liverpool score, then that's something completely different entirely. In that, Chelsea will have to change. So. Really? So the pundit lady has just said, although Liverpool have been dominant, Chelsea have had the better opportunities. I would actually say Liverpool had the better opportunity with Mane and the Mendy save. I think that was probably a better opportunity, to be fair. Yeah, you don't think Chelsea will handle the pressure? I don't think Liverpool are doing enough at the moment to actually trouble Chelsea. With the way Chelsea have set up, they are very tight and very compact. And as I said, I don't think Liverpool are doing enough at the moment to trouble them. So that would certainly have to change. But once again, if the game goes on, it's almost the same for both teams. That if the game goes on long enough, both teams will probably get a little bit more desperate to score, and that's when obviously gaps are opened, holes are created for the other team to exploit. But at the moment, I can see this being a 0-0 game for a lot longer. I think it may be about 70, 75 minutes when maybe that's when, if it's still 0-0, teams will start thinking, we've got to start scoring here. I don't think, especially, well, I say especially Liverpool for the title challenge, but Chelsea are obviously still needing to stay in the Champions League spot. So these are the sort of games you don't really want going to added time and penalties, do you? So, if as I said, if you look at the current situation, yeah, I think Chelsea will be okay for fourth place. They're currently 5 points off West Ham, who are in fifth, with 2 games in hand as well. So they could be a hell of a distance. But I think it's mainly Liverpool then. That Liverpool won't want this going to added time, because Liverpool are in touching distance of Man City at the top of the league. So Liverpool, I think Liverpool will try harder here to try and win in the 90 minutes. They definitely should try harder, because they've got to make the most of this game in hand they've got over Man City to try and bring the table to only 3 points. So yeah, I think it'll, if the game plan stays like this. Now, I predicted Liverpool to win this. However, if it gets to about 75 minutes and it's still 0-0, I think it'll be Chelsea that wins. And that is simply because I think it'll be Liverpool that create the gaps, because they will be the ones trying to score. Liverpool do not want this going to added time. Chelsea obviously don't either, but I think the pressure is certainly more on Liverpool to win this in the 90 minutes. I certainly think they are the expected team to win. If you look at the bookies, I would assume, I'll have a look now, but I would assume that Liverpool are the favourites to win this. Let's have a gander. Well, yes, only by a little bit. Liverpool are currently 11-10 to win, so yeah, and so put £10 on, get £11 back, which isn't great odds. And Chelsea are 5-2. I would actually, if it was something like that. Currently Liverpool are 3-2, and Chelsea are 11-4. So roughly the same as when they started. A little bit nicer odds for Liverpool there, but yeah, if it gets to about 75 minutes, I think it may end up going Chelsea's way. I think, might be wrong, might be right, just my opinion. But that would certainly be the way I see the second half going. If Liverpool manage to break down and find the gaps, I think it's Liverpool's game. If they get an earlier goal. Sky glass. God. Why would anyone want that on their wall? Dreadful looking TV. So who have we got in this chat? We've obviously got Dieter and we've got James. It's not the biggest of watch-alongs, but that's okay. I just thought, well, I'm watching it, might as well share it. If you are in here and you're looking to actually watch the game, then the game is showing in the Discord server. So Discord server is in the link down below in the description. So if you want to watch the game, you can go on the Discord server, and it's in the streaming channel there for just my Discord server pals. So make sure you do that. You're welcome to watch along. I'm happy for you to watch the stream, because I'm sure that's why a lot of people come along to this watch along, other than to talk about the sport. People want to watch the game. So link down below if you want to watch it. Join the Discord server. Virgin Media. Better when we're connected. Bloody expensive though. If you haven't already, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. If you haven't already, do make sure you subscribe. Now, we don't necessarily do a lot of football content, but that is actually mainly, it's not because I don't want to, but it's mainly because it's very hard to do football content, as copyright gets you. Every football video I've done, copyright has hit me. So although I would love to do football content, oh god, it's hard work. It is really hard. You will not find many reactions on football, as in players and matches and game time, because yeah, copyright gets you. Sky Sports and BT Sports, they are tough. They are really, really tough, and they do not want to spread the footballing word. So it's 5:30 here. What time? How long until the next half? It should be any time now. The players should be coming out right now, really. If we kicked off at past, the players should be out ready for the second half. And not yet. Subs are still warming up. Mendy certainly did keep them in the in the game, yeah. How odd. So on Sky Sports have literally just had adverts. They came back to the game and said it's still 0-0. And then they've gone straight back to adverts again. They literally had about 20 seconds of Gabby Logan speaking, and then went back to adverts. How strange. What are your predictions for the second half? If you're in here, make sure you tell me. What are your predictions? You've heard mine, but what are yours? As I said, I think if Chelsea manage to hold Liverpool off till about the 75th minute and they keep it 0-0, I think Chelsea will end up winning this. If Liverpool score, I think it's game over. I do think it's game over. You think 2-1? I can't see that many goals going in. I really can't see 3 goals going in. This is definitely an under 2.5 game here. I cannot see 3 goals going in. Unless it goes to penalties. And then there'll be more than 3 goals. But other than that, I just cannot see more. I don't think Chelsea want it to open up. Chelsea want Liverpool to open up. Liverpool want Chelsea to open up. And I can only really see Liverpool opening up, and that is because of their need to attack and score. I just can't see. Yeah, I just cannot see Chelsea opening up enough for Liverpool to score here. Well, we'll see. We will see. You may be right. You may be right. See how much they can soak up from pressure of Liverpool. Got all those empty seats there in the old corporate area. There is a lot of empty seats in the comfy zone. And we're underway. Game on for the second half. Yeah, I don't think Liverpool were that great in the first half. Chelsea with the ball here. They're outside the penalty area, just to the right. Crossed it in. Havertz has got no real prowess there. If there was a Lukaku, then maybe you got a little bit of a big force in there, but sadly not with Kai Havertz. He's certainly not known for being a big, strong striker that holds play up or wins the balls in the air, is he? Yeah, bring on Divock. Divock Origi will certainly settle it, wouldn't he? So a Liverpool throw to Mane. Straight back to Chelsea. Ooh, they don't know what to do with it here. And a Liverpool throw. Klopp is not a very nice man, I don't think. So I listened to Mark Clattenburg's autobiography, and yeah, Klopp is a bit of an arsehole by the sounds of it. Chelsea pressing there. Chelsea are pressing, almost stole it off. I think it was Fabinho there, who had dropped all the way back. Chelsea need to set themselves again. Just close those holes up. Oh, poor pass. Chelsea have the ball now. Very poor ball. And one more, Chelsea. Kai Havertz Kai Havertz with the ball now. Just entered the penalty area. Whipped the ball across the goal line, but no one was able to get a touch. Pulisic almost swinging his foot out there, but could not get a touch on it. I tell you what, that was a cracking ball by Havertz. He's just gone deep along the area. Pulisic just wasn't close enough to tap it in, but none of the Liverpool players, Andrew Robertson and Van Dijk, did not want to touch the ball there. They did not want to touch it. Liverpool with the ball now. Mane charging down the centre. Plays the ball out to the right to Salah. Get up, Salah, you cheater. You've just ran into him. Book him, referee. If he complains about wanting a free kick, you book him. Because it's simulation. You can't kick the ball past a defender and then just run into them. Embarrassing, Salah. Problem is, you've got Klopp screaming at the referee. It's disgusting. This is how they learn. The manager sets him up and then they continue. Is it onside? Is it the post? Whether or not it was onside or not. Mason Mount hit the post. They've got to take these chances. Oh, there wasn't enough finesse on it, I don't think. Is he onside? Definitely onside. What a cracking ball. Cracking ball. He just stabs at it. He just stabbed at it. That's a shame. Chelsea could have taken the lead. There's part of me now that wants Chelsea to win, but that was a very good effort. A very good effort. Yeah, he can't. This is the thing, isn't it? Klopp comes across all bubbly and, can be a bit jokey, but I think he is I would call him a bit of an arsehole probably behind closed doors. That's not a foul. Get up. At least the referee isn't having it anymore. Maybe he decided at half time, no, I'm not gonna be giving these free kicks for these players falling over like a sack of shit. Mason Mounts. The problem is he stabbed at it and therefore wasn't able to get the finesse on it. Liverpool have got the ball. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays the ball over. Oh, almost chipped it over to Mane. But Mendy was out quick to punch it out. Was that a foul? I'm not sure. Kovacic is taking the free kick though. The game's certainly livened up since the first half. 5 minutes and 20 into the second half and certainly looking a little bit livelier. Mendy's hurt himself by the punch away. Cracking ball. Oh, very, very close for Mane to get onto that one. Good job, Mendy was quick. I don't think he needs physios on though. It is. I could say it's opening up. Yeah. As I said, it was just my prediction. It was just my prediction on sort of what was happening in the first half. Really, this is the thing. After when the players have gone back in and the managers are having words with the players, you don't know how they're gonna come back out, do you? Oh, Mason Mount will be gutted for not putting that one away. Oh, they keep showing it. Oh, he just stabbed at it. And could not get the bend on the ball. Oh. Oh, Tuchel's not happy with that as he's upset. Chelsea have got the ball now. And a reset. Rudiger with the ball. Rudiger's playing long ball there for some reason. That did not work. Diaz has got the ball. No. Straight to Chalobah. Chalobah back to the goalie. Mendy's under pressure here. No. Nice, cool, calm and collected. Lovely touch by Azpilicueta. Oh. Lovely touch by Azpilicueta and then he kicks it out for a throw. So, Liverpool are going to reset. They're going to start again. They're going to work their way up the pitch. And they've given the ball away. Some very poor passing again. This has not been a great display of passing. For the simple passes, anyway. Andrew Robertson tries to push the ball past the player and run round and onto it, but overshot that ball. Pulisic has no poor pass from Pulisic. There really has been some disappointing passing from both teams here. It has not been anything special. So Chelsea with the ball now, over to Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta passes it, headers it in. Azpilicueta's got it. It stayed on according to the lino. It certainly looked like it stayed on, to be fair. Mane in the middle, plays it out wide to Diaz. Diaz has got a lot of work to do here. Little Cruyff turn. Zigzagging. He goes for a shot. Poor choice, I think. Poor choice. Being a little bit selfish. Not really looking where his teammates were. How many teammates did he have in there, to be fair? Didn't really have anyone in there. No, Diaz had no one really in the space to pass to there. So maybe a corner is a better decision for Liverpool. Robertson to cross that ball in. He's got a very He's got a very sideways stance for his corner kicks. He's back out for a Liverpool throw. It's taken very long for Robertson to actually get the ball, though. What's up with him? Which player is that? It's hard to see. Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta is... Don't know, he maybe looks a bit winded or something. Reece James. Reece James wouldn't be a bad replacement for him there. They've got... That is a strong replacement. I like Reece James. Good defensively, but also got that ability to get up the pitch. Looking like they are making the sub. Reece James is putting his shirt on. Yeah, Azpilicueta's coming off. 55 minutes and 40 and Azpilicueta is coming off. That's going to help because Reece James is easier to say than Azpilicueta every time. Why is even the physio covering his mouth when he's talking? That doesn't make sense. What's the physio going to say that's going to make any difference? And that is Azpilicueta's final game in the Carabao Cup. Reece James is coming on. And as I said, Reece James is easier to say. Reece James is a good right back. He is a very good right back. A solid replacement for Chelsea. And I certainly think Reece James will have that attacking prowess as well that maybe they lack with Azpilicueta. Robertson then with the throw. And a clearance. First touch for James was a big clearance. But Liverpool have got it. Trent Alexander-Arnold to Henderson. Whoa, Rudiger almost nicked it there. Poor pass again from Liverpool. Straight to Mendy. Really poor. I'm very disappointed by Liverpool's passing as well. It's and Chelsea's passing. Oh my word. God. What's going on? Both teams are giving that ball away far too easily from simple passes that they really don't need to be giving the ball away. But Mason Mount with the ball in. Oh, Keller keeps it straight into Keller's hands and looked like he was about to fumble it, but he didn't. He managed to keep it. See, this is now becoming Chelsea certainly getting the better chances to score. I think Liverpool really have only had that one effort in the first half where Mendy made a poor save. But really, it's Chelsea now that are having the more clear-cut chances. Chelsea with the ball now halfway. And a Liverpool throw. It's gone out for a Liverpool throw. There's no contact. There's no contact. Get up. Liverpool have got the ball. So the referee there was actually going to give the free kick to Liverpool if he was going to give a free kick. I think we need to see this in slow motion because both have gone down. Chalaba's gone down. Is that Mane or is it Keita? I'm not sure. Let's have a look at the replay then. Ah, well, yeah, it is certainly Chalobah got the afters there. I want to see the initial. Yeah, that's certainly bad. It's not great from both players because both players went up with their studs. It just so happens, though, that Naby Keita was the one that caught James. The funny thing is, Keita's down. I think Keita's down in the simple fact that he thought he may end up in trouble. There was certainly no contact on Keita, but Keita managed to catch. That's certainly a foul. Certainly dangerous player. I'm not quite sure why Naby Keita felt it necessary to go down. Maybe it was the simple fact that he thought he may end up in trouble, but yeah. The problem with those is it's very quick. You have to have the right angle as a referee. If you don't have the right angle, it's very difficult to see them sort of quick clashes and who makes contact, because as a referee you see that and it both looks as bad as each other. Who do you punish? But with the replays, and bearing in mind in this level they've got VAR, why can't they look back and why can't they look back at that and see what actually happened? But that's why VAR is rubbish. Not that VAR is rubbish, but the way it's implemented is poor. So Chalobah is having a little trip to the sideline because the physios have come on. Physios have also come on for Liverpool, so Naby Keita will be going off as well on the other side. There's nothing wrong with Keita though, is there? He didn't make any get any contact on him. He just didn't want to get in trouble, I think. So it's out for Andrew Robertson on the left for a throw. Chelsea ball. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. That would mean a lot. Liverpool with the ball. They're going to reset again. Back to Liverpool goalie Keller now. Match stats, 2 shots at Chelsea, 1 on target. Liverpool 1 with 0 on target. Chelsea have certainly upped their game in this second half. Certainly upped their game. Considering the first half, they literally held back. And yeah, they did try and press. But I think the main goal in that first half was stopping Liverpool from scoring. I think, well, you can see from, I know it's only 2 shots, 1 on target. But it's too tight a game that you're not going to have one side having loads of shots. Kante with the ball out to the left with Kai Havertz. Now with Alonso on the left, and a corner ball for Chelsea. Let's see what Chelsea can do from this corner. Guys, thank you for joining the watch along. Make sure you let me know who you are supporting in the chat. Make sure you let me know who you think's going to win as well. You may be a Chelsea fan but thinking Liverpool are going to win this, or vice versa. So let me know in the chat as well. Big ball, well over the top. Well over the top, but Kante's got it. Salah's pressing him. It's going all the way back to the Chelsea goalie, Mendy. What? Oh no. Salah's got the ball. It's 1-on-1. I think he's onside. And he lobs him. Oh! That's 2 mistakes Mendy has made now. That is 2 mistakes. There was that very poor pass. Basic stuff once again. If you're going to pass the ball out as a goalie, get it out to the wings. It's safer there. It is safer on the wings. But even that, it was on the floor. Salah, is he onside? Probably. I think Salah did Salah do the right thing? He could have gone inside and shot hard. But he went for a dink instead. But not enough power on that dink. And luckily, Chelsea were back to clear their lines. Reece James has now got it. Scratch that. Naby Keita's got it. It's getting a little bit more exciting now, isn't it? This second half is a little bit more interesting than the first. Teams are opening up. More mistakes are being made. Matip with the ball over to Van Dijk. It is on a knife edge. Honestly, it's almost though relying on a mistake. It's not about who's going to break through. It's who's going to make the worst mistake at this rate. We've had poor passing, massively poor passing. We've had Mendy with a very poor save that almost led to Mane scoring. Get up, Sally, you big girl's blouse. Look at him. Book him for diving. Oh, come on. Salah's a cheat. Salah is a cheat. Look at him. Look. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. It's pathetic. Salah is an absolute joke. I couldn't care less which team wins. I really couldn't care less which team wins. But Salah is an absolute embarrassment. What's he falling over for? Because he's lost the ball and he's got no strength. He is a cheat. Absolute cheat, Salah is. Honestly, he is... I'm sorry, James. James, he is a cheat. You really think that was a foul? It wasn't, was it? He lost control of the ball. He was out. He had less strength than the other player, and he went to the floor and then screams for a free kick. Header, goal for Liverpool. The cross came in. It was headed back across the box. And Matip scores. This is surely going to open the game up now. It shouldn't have even got to this situation because it shouldn't have been a free kick. Yeah. It shouldn't have been a free kick. Poor referee in there. Really poor refereeing. Allowing Mo Salah. Enabling him to cheat. Disappointing. Are we going to get an offside in this somewhere? No offside there. A very good ball there from Alexander-Arnold as well. And goal, 1-0 to Liverpool. I don't think it was offside. I'm not sure which bit of that they would look at as offside. Because Mane certainly isn't offside. Now, would you say Van Dijk is interfering? You could say Van Dijk is interfering because he certainly... Yeah, he certainly blocked Reece James, didn't he? So, if you're offside, it's when the player touches it or he interferes. Now, would you say Van Dijk is interfering? Potentially, yes. So he's going over to the screen. Normally, when you're going over to the screen, that means that normally means that the decision is going to go against that team. So yeah, would you say he's interfering? The offside player is Van Dijk. The offside player is certainly stopping Reece James from getting round. Yeah, I would say that's an offside. I certainly think that's an offside there. Yeah, I think I agree. You've got to look at the laws of the game. The laws say is offside if he touches the ball or he interferes. I think that's a spot on decision. They're showing it on the screen. Yeah, completely agree. See, this is the problem as well is Van Dijk is saying I didn't even touch the ball, but it's not just about touching the ball. It is interfering as well. If you interfere, unlucky, you're in offside. You're offside. I think that is a good decision, actually. I do think that is a cracking decision. Once again, I stress, I couldn't care less who wins, so I will be completely unbiased. I think that's a great decision. That is an offside. He stopped Reece James from getting back into a position that would have stopped Mane from heading the ball back across in the first place. Very good decision, finally. There's been about 3 good, solid decisions, and that was one of them. I bet Klopp was fuming, though, at the referee. Mendy's hurt his leg somehow. Me, I'm not bitter. Honestly, I couldn't care less who wins, I promise you. I could not care less who wins. So 70 minutes and 30 seconds gone. Mendy's still down. Yeah, it does look like he's just twisted his ankle. That is all. "71 minutes and 15 seconds gone. Trent Alexander-Arnold crosses the ball in straight to Chalobah. Kai Havertz clears the ball. Gone straight back to Liverpool. Look at this. Look how deep. Look how deep Chelsea are. They are so deep. 71 minutes and 35 seconds gone. Fabinho out to Diaz. Straight back to Blues. Chelsea got it. Kovacic with the ball. Look how deep Chelsea are. They need to get out. Chelsea look like they're rocked. Back to Mendy. I won't give it back to him. His passing's dreadful. Chelsea's still got the ball. Oh, no, I think he's offside. But we're playing on. Chelsea have... No. Mane's got the ball. And he's fallen over. He's stuck his foot in the way. It probably was a foul, that one. Yeah, it probably was a foul. I'll give that one. Okay, we've got Timo Werner. We've actually got 2 strikers coming on. Timo Werner and Romelu Lukaku coming on. Look at the side. As Lukaku put some weight on because he is looking big. All right, so as I said, I did say this. James, remember I said this, 70, 75 minutes. We're getting some strikers on. I think what we will see now is like I was saying, Liverpool are really trying to attack now. If Liverpool can attack like this, then they're going to rely on Chelsea are going to rely on their 2 strikers to counter attack. I'm pretty sure I called this, didn't I? Did I call this or not? I think I've got this spot on. I think Chelsea are going to win this now. Robertson with the ball, free kick in and out from Chelsea. I'm surprised they haven't got at least maybe Lukaku or Timo Werner to just stay up the pitch. Stay up the pitch. You need at least one of them up. Diaz to Mane. Mane's got the ball just to the left of the penalty area. Oh, it was a poor cross. Poor cross. Is he keeping it on? Salah kept it on. Alexander-Arnold tries to pass it into the box. Doesn't go to him. And it's straight over. Poor passing again. Werner loves running. He doesn't like scoring, though. Why are they still showing this offside? Yeah, I think that was a cracking VAR decision. Stops him running, and therefore he can't get back to Mane to stop him heading the ball across the goal. Cracking. Very good. Very good. Okay, Liverpool have got the ball now. Trent Alexander is playing a long ball to Diaz. Diaz is through. It's one-on-one. Mendy gets it. Makes himself big. Looks like Diaz tried squeezing it through his legs, but no. That was not the greatest of shots. That's where I probably would have gone for a little dink, but Mendy held his ground very well. It's going to be an exciting last 15 minutes. 75-25 on the clock. This is going to get a little bit more exciting. Guys, if you've just joined the stream, if you need access to the game and you can't see it, join the Discord server in the description down below. In the streaming channel there, it is showing. You're welcome to join. Now, Liverpool are getting desperate here. Liverpool are getting desperate. So Liverpool have got the ball in a throw. Surely, how are Liverpool players there calling for a handball when it's literally gone into his stomach and his crown, you know, his family jewels? Doesn't make any sense. These guys are deluded, aren't they? They're in their own bloody world. Get up! Book him! It's not a penalty shout at all. You're lucky. He's lucky he didn't complain. If he complained, he'd deserve to be in the book. Laughable. It's laughable. Embarrassing. The problem is, I don't understand how anyone could think this is acceptable behaviour, that they're falling over and whatnot. Surely, even if they're playing for your team, look, even as a Saints fan, I'm embarrassed when our players fall over. It's not good. So, Timo Werner to the left of the penalty area, gets the ball back. Kovacic to Kante. Kante with the ball, no. Loses it. Diaz loses it. Is Timo Werner onside? Crosses it over. Oh! Goal! Offside. Look like there may be an offside there. Certainly would have gone over the line, but it certainly looked... I don't know if it was that initial ball over the top that was offside, but it looked like all three were offside there. Look at this. Yeah. All three of them offside, look. But what can you do if you don't get back quick enough? Just needed to hold their ground, didn't they? They just needed to hold their ground. 78 minutes gone. 12 minutes left of normal time. Spaces are opening. Chances are being created, but neither team can put them away. Timo, is he onside? There's no flag at the moment because the lino's normally too scared to put it up. And a poor ball across. It was a soft ball across there. Liverpool have got the ball. Are they going to counter-attack now? Good ball out by Thiago Silva. Who's coming on? Jota's coming on. James Milner. Reliable James Milner. Elliott as well. So Elliott is on. He is a promising young player. So Henderson's off for Elliott. James Milner is on for Naby Keita, and Mane is off for Diogo Jota. However you pronounce it. That's all three subs done from both teams. Reece James is on. Was on. Reece James was on for Azpilicueta early on. That was an early second half sub. Romelu Lukaku came on for Mount, and Timo Werner came on for Pusic. He won't be happy. Mane will not be happy that he's off there. Yeah. Reliable Mr. Milner, eh? He's definitely onside. Good by Keller. Good job it didn't fall to Reece James's feet, because he surely would have had a shot with how far Keller was out. No, that's play on. That is not a foul. Referee, it's not a foul. Kovacic lost the ball there clean. Please show me a replay of that so I can rage again. That was a good tackle. Kovacic lost the ball there. Very mixed from the referee. Really mixed. It's not a great game he's having. I agree with you, Klopp, on this one, mate. Madley is grassing Klopp up. He's coming over to tell him to stop it. If you do it again, I'll book you or send you off. That was a poor decision, though. That was a poor decision by the referee. It's amazing. They're paid all this money, and I see better in local level games. Diaz has got the ball. Chalaba's going to try and stop him crossing it. Milner's there. Into Salah. Back to Milner. Oh. Quality from Milner. Quality. He certainly has let Chelsea know that he is there. Exactly as you said, James. He now has let Chelsea know that he is there. Guys, if you've just joined the stream, there is just over 8 minutes left. If you haven't got access to the game, join the Discord server. It's in the description down below. There is a streaming channel in there for you to watch. As I am so nice. So 82 minutes and 5 seconds gone of the game. Timo Werner has the ball. No. This could go either way. It really could go either way. It's been okay. It's been okay. It's not been a dreadful match. That's would have been a free kick from the Blues. The referee's playing on. Timo Werner on the left plays it back to Alonso. Reece James on the right. Now to Kai Havertz. Back to James. Back to Havertz. Oh, has he kept it on? Yeah, he did keep it on from the header. Yes, possibly. Maybe they can't cope with the pressure. This is the thing. I don't know what's going through their heads. I would love to know what's going through their heads. Did that go over the line? Strange. That's what VAR should be there for, shouldn't it? Did it go across the line there? Yeah, I would love to know what's going through these Premier League referees' heads and why they make decisions. There is rumours I heard from another referee that I refed with midweek that the referees are going to be mic'd up next season. So if they are, brilliant. It's an amazing idea. They need to be mic'd up so we know why they're given decisions. It would certainly help everyone if we knew why they're given decisions, because sometimes I have no idea. Time check, 84 minutes and 15 seconds gone. If you don't have access to the game, guys, join the Discord server, link down below in the description, and you can watch on the streaming channel there. Yeah, I would assume that would make complete sense. In rugby, you can hear the referees. you can hear the referees, and it makes a world of difference. You understand why they're giving decisions, but in football, God, we see some poor ones. Okay, Robertson crossing it in. Diaz. There's a goal-mouth scramble. Whoa. Goal-mouth scramble there. No one could tap it in and get that shot in. All right, Liverpool have got the ball. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Doesn't know who to pass it to, it seems. We're starting again from Liverpool. Matip has the ball. Out to Milner on the left. How he's still going is beyond me. All the way back to the goalie for Liverpool. Well, Timo Werner's got it. He's stolen it. Kante. Kante out to Kai Havertz. No. Oh, Keller clears it out, but he slips. Timo Werner on the left. Now out to Kovacic. Kovacic just manages to keep the ball with two Liverpool players pressuring him. Back to Thiago Silva. To Chalobah. Chalobah storms forwards. Out to the wing to Reece James. Is he going to try and whip it in? Kai Havertz was certainly offside, but Alexander-Arnold misses it. Crosses in. Over Lukaku's head. Reece James misses anyway, and I think it was possibly a free kick. A free kick. It is 86 minutes and 45 seconds gone. Whew. Hi, Troy to Aussie. It's early, 4 a.m. God. Guys, if you don't have access to the game, in the Discord, link down below, you can join the streaming and you can watch the game. It is there in the Discord server, the last 3 minutes of normal time. I think this is going to added time. It'd be nicer if it just went straight to penalties, because penalties are so much better. I love it when games end on penalties. See, this is the silly thing. Look, Liverpool have had 15 shots, but only 4 on target. Chelsea have had 9, but had 3 on target. So they've only actually had 1 less shot on target than Liverpool. You can't ask for handball. It was kicked at him in natural position. Ball over to Kai Havertz. He's on the right. Is he going to be able to cross it? Oh, it's about 5 on 6 now. Timo was hoping it dropped just past Alexander-Arnold, but it didn't. Blue Chelsea ball for the throw now. "88 minutes on the clock. Thiago Silva out to the wing. Reece James over to Kante. Kante to Kovacic. Kante has just been bullied off the ball. Out to the wing. Alonso is out to the wing. They've got to try and get that ball in the box, really, I think. And over to the right to Reece James. What's Reece James going to do with it? Passes it into the middle to Kante. They're just going to start again. They're just going to play from one side to the other, waiting for space, doing a little pass to create big space. Oh, Kovacic tries squeezing the ball to Alonso. That's a foul. That's a definite foul and a yellow card for Kovacic. He knew what he was doing there. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Walks away. That was the only foul I've seen so far on Salah. Yeah, that's a foul. Pulled him back. He knew he didn't want him to get on the attack. A professional foul, I think they would call it. Professional foul, which is a stupid term, but yeah. Jota with the ball. He's going to try and keep it on. Corner ball to Liverpool. 89 minutes and 45 seconds gone on the clock. Both teams have had a goal disallowed for offsides. The Liverpool goal would be a little bit more controversial, but I still think it was spot on. The Chelsea offside goal was definitely offside, so no issues there. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. I'm not quite sure where they get 6 minutes from, but they found it from somewhere. They get 30 seconds per sub. And that's 3 minutes. I don't know where they got the other 3 minutes from. Ball in. Van Dijk. What a save by Mendy from Van Dijk's header. Stop asking for a bloody handball, Liverpool. You idiots. Free kick to Chelsea. Is he going to book Salah? No, I don't think he is. Is he? I don't know. I'm not sure if that would have been a yellow card, if I'm honest. Look at them. And they all shout for handball. It's funny because the players behind, look, players like Van Dijk that can't even actually see. They can't actually see anything. They're still calling for handball. Bloody idiots. Chelsea with the ball now. 91 minutes and 15 seconds gone in the game. As I said, they do not want this going to added time. Lukaku with the ball. He may have been offside. I'm not sure. Don't rely on Timo Werner to score. Alonso, yeah, looked offside. Offside was ages ago, but they don't give it, do they? Yeah, I have no idea why they're shouting. They're shouting because they think it will make any difference, but it doesn't. Fabinho with the ball. Over to Salah. Down the wing to Diaz. Can they do something in 4 minutes? 4 minutes left. Ball's crossed in. Corner ball. Jota zips across. Has a shot. Deflects off Chelsea for a Liverpool corner. I hope you mean Brazilian Ronaldo, Troy. I hope you mean Brazilian Ronaldo and not Portuguese Ronaldo. Because the Brazilian Ronaldo was a sensational player. You think Virgil van Dijk? You're shouting for Virgil van Dijk, James. 92 minutes and 35 seconds gone when this corner gets taken. Look at him, Sally, a filthy player. What's he going to do? He zipped across. No, straight to a Chelsea head. Diaz has got the ball. Can he cross the ball in? Yes, he can. Chelsea out. Back in from Liverpool. Back out from Chelsea. Back. Oh, Chelsea's couldn't get the ball away. That's a free kick. They're blaming the referee, but it's kicked in. What can the referee do? Don't blame the referee. Should be a Chelsea ball there, I think. Uncontested. Uncontested drop ball to Chelsea. That should be. Because the ball was going out from a Chelsea clearance. Ah, Troy. No, you got the wrong Ronaldo there. It's Ronaldo, the Brazilian, mate. He's the best. Or was the best. I'm surprised it's an uncontested to Liverpool there, though, because, as I said, Chelsea had the last clearance there. I'm pretty sure. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So 94 minutes and 10 seconds gone. Still 0-0. Just under 2 minutes to try and get a goal before... Oh, little cross in. Lukaku with a little tap, but it didn't quite get past the goalie. how Alonso managed to get that cross in was impressive in itself. Keller just gets his foot to it. Just gets his foot to it. I agree with Gary Neville. He has done well. Chalobah heads it back to Mendy in goal. 45 seconds of normal time. This is going to be an extra long game, I think. It is going to added time if they don't score in about 30 seconds. And Timo Werner's got the ball. Oh, good little bit of footwork. Chelsea throw. Just under 30 seconds of the stoppage time remaining. Luke Hutton straight out for a goal kick. Yeah, I can certainly see this going to penalties. We're going to have another 30 minutes after this. Added time is up. Yeah, the referee's taking his hand to his whistle. And that is the 90 gone. There we go. I think finishing's been poor. Passing's definitely been poor. I think defending's been pretty good, especially for Chelsea. I think I said right from the start, I said, that it's going to be Chelsea trying to defend this. And I think from the possession and the total shots, I think I was certainly correct. So 0-0 after 90 minutes, after 96 minutes, and it is going to stoppage time. It's going to added time. We've got another 30 minutes on the clock for this. It's like it never ends. Oh, man. So what are your thoughts, guys? Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Yeah, what do you think of the game so far? Do you think Liverpool deserve to be winning this? Do you think Chelsea deserve to be winning this? I would say Chelsea have done the better tactical game here. I don't think Liverpool have really performed in the attacking positions there. They seem to lack ideas, and I think tactically Chelsea have done the better job for sure. I certainly think they've done the better job. Yeah, both teams are struggling to finish and put it away, aren't they? They really are struggling to put the ball away. So Troy's prediction. Troy predicts it is going to penalties and Chelsea to win. Anyone else? What else do we think? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they do an extra sub. They may do, but I'm not sure. I really don't know if they do an extra sub for extra time. I think they should. I think it's something that should. I think that's something that should exist, but really not sure. It is crazy that it is goalless, isn't it? Both teams had a decent amount of chances.
said, they probably feel more aggrieved, Chelsea. The chances certainly they had at the start of the second half. You can't take your eyes off it, Jimmy. No, it's great.
I honestly have no idea which way this is going to go at this rate. You know, both teams had good chances to score and to win this game, but neither have taken them. So we've got another 30 minutes. Another 30 minutes of game time. 2 lots of 15.
Jamie, we often see these go when they're 0-0, when they're level after 90 minutes. If they go to extra time, they often go to penalties. The way those two sides
Look, if it's gone to extra time, let's be honest, as a neutral, I hope it goes to penalties now. I really hope it goes to penalties because that is much more entertaining for a neutral. I think all neutrals like penalties. I love to see these rich millionaires suffering when they miss. Well, it looks like they are making an extra sub. It does look like they get an extra sub. Joel Matip off for Ibrahima Konate. So, yeah. Oh, he's a big boy, isn't he? Konate is a big boy. Yeah, I think, look, I've said this earlier on in the game. It certainly looks more like someone's going to make a mistake. It certainly looks like someone's going to make more of a mistake than it's going to be pure brilliance. Okay, so another 30 minutes starting now. Let's go. All right, next 15 minutes. So, yeah, it definitely looks like they're making 4 subs. So they have an extra sub for extra time. I think that's a good idea. I think that's fair. Why are you blowing? Why are you blowing, mate? Not sure why you're blowing for a free kick there, because actually Reece James was the one pulling. He had his arms round Diaz. But once again, another sign of poor refereeing. Given the free kick because it's the easiest thing to do, not the right thing to do. So Chelsea free kick inside their own area, up to Lukaku. Lukaku doesn't really keep hold of it at all there, does he? Rudiger headers it out. Just playing ping pong now, look. Chalobah out, back to Liverpool. Andrew Robertson, he is going to run. No, back to Chelsea. It's just ping pong to each other. Poor passing again from both teams. They're not just getting the ball down and just taking their time. Epic Tuba. Epic Tuba. I want to see what the next... What's the second bit of your name? Don't know. Once again, guys, if you are not able to watch the game, join the Discord server in the description, and the game is showing in the streaming channel for everyone to watch. So make sure you do that. Join the Discord server to watch the game. Epic Tuba Tricks. Ah, okay. Well, thank you for joining, buddy. Thank you for joining. I bet Liverpool are glad they didn't sign Timo Werner, because he is bloody useless. Andrew Robertson gets the ball on the left, looking across it in, and straight to Chelsea. This is very poor passing from both teams. They're almost forcing it. Look, Robertson gets the ball and he doesn't really know what to do with it, it seems. Oh, Diaz, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Go down injured. Yeah, pretend you're injured. That'll make it look less awkward that you couldn't control the ball and you couldn't keep it on. So it's a... Did he overstretch? I don't think he did. So, Chelsea goal kick them. Okay, so Chelsea have the... No. Yeah, no, Chelsea have the ball. Neither team can seem to keep control of the ball at the moment. The poor passing, they keep giving it back to the opposition team, and it's just ping pong in the end now. Mendy with the ball in goal, out to Alonso. And I just find it so funny. I find it so funny that Alonso. I find it so funny that Alonso plays as a left back. Strange. He just doesn't look like a left back. Lukaku got the ball there, and he clearly thought he was offside. Maybe he wasn't offside. The flag certainly didn't go up. VAR didn't ping anything. But then, Lukaku certainly thought he was offside there. No, honestly, it's very strange. He's not. He's not as good as his brother, is he? He's nowhere Xabi Alonso. The funny thing is, though, Alonso was at Bolton. He was at Bolton before Chelsea, and that is a strange upgrade for Alonso. That is Bolton to Chelsea. Rudiger up to Lukaku. Good control by Lukaku. He's still got it. He's big and strong there. What is Werner going to do? He doesn't know what to do with it. Out to the wing. Alonso's got the ball. They're stuck for ideas. Liverpool have got back now then. Liverpool have started just pulling back a little bit. Reece James now with the ball. Entered the box. Havertz with the ball. He loses control of it. Blue throw. Chelsea throw. 5 minutes into the extra time. 10 more minutes of the first half of the extra time. Havertz with the ball. Now to Chalobah. Then to James. Kovacic has it. Salah's trying to press now. Salah's trying to press and steal it. No. That will create space. If they use it, that will create space because now Salah's pulled out. They didn't use it. They didn't use any of that space created by Salah's press. Timo Werner. Timo Werner certainly more playing on the wing than as a striker here, it seems. Timo Werner with the ball. He's running across the box. Kante. Kante absolutely skied it. He skied it. Let's have a look at the voting. With 29 votes, Liverpool are predicted to win this from your guys' votes. 66% think Liverpool is going to win this. That's from 29 votes. But here we go. Divock's coming on. Divock's coming in to score the winner. How is Divock Origi only 26? It seems like he's been around ages. Diaz has come on. I don't think Diaz has really done a lot. He's had plenty of possession. Diaz has had plenty of possession, but I certainly don't think he's actually done anything constructive. I don't think he's been that great, if I'm honest. Good from Chalobah. Chalobah steals it. This is where we get a break. Lukaku, he's onside. He's definitely onside. Lukaku! No, I don't think that's offside. I'm not sure if that's offside. That's got to go to VAR. It's embarrassing. Why didn't he put it up earlier? I think that looked onside. He held his run, didn't he? He's onside. He's onside. Surely. That is on. That's got to be onside. That looks onside. That is very tight, but it looks onside to me. Oh no, that looked onside. That was, oh my word. It looked onside, and they measured from the end of his sleeve, but Well, we've had 3 goals. All 3 goals have been disallowed. Absolute crazy. Wow. Wow, I'm really shocked though. That certainly looked onside, but he went down with the sleeve. So we got a Liverpool free kick about 30 yards out-ish. Yeah, about 30 yards out. Looks like he's going to whip it in. It's such a tough one to call, but they did it quick. Look, you know, people moan about how long the VAR decisions take. That was a quick decision, wasn't it? That wasn't a long one. Certainly wasn't a long decision to give that offside. What are you doing, Rudiger? Get up, you big girl's blouse, mate. Ridiculous. There's been some signs. There's been some good signs from Stuart Atwell. And there's been... The problem is there's been complete opposites in this game. You know, there's been times he's told players, get up, you know, it's not a foul. And then he's given soft fouls. And there's no consistency. Players really want the consistency. And there hasn't been any. There has not been any by Stuart Atwell in this game. Some really good stuff and some really bad stuff. Chelsea have the ball in their own half. A long clearance. Timo Werner is chasing after it towards Keller, the goalie. Oh, quite calm there, Keller. Trent Alexander-Arnold gets it to Salah on the right. Well, Salah's not doing anything with it, really, is he? Just running across the box and straight to a Chelsea. Salah's been poor. Very poor. There's been some very good play from, I think, defenders and some very poor play by the attackers. I think they've really let themselves down. I don't think Salah's really turned up in this game. Man, he obviously got subbed off, so obviously he didn't do a lot. I don't think players like Kai Havertz and that really had much hope. Yeah, if you're gonna say the same as when Salah was taken down, that's the same there. So there's not a lot of force in that, but there's not a lot of force in Konate taking down Lukaku, but it's the fact that he's wrapped around his neck. Salah's going to fall. No, Salah stayed on his feet. Unbelievable. I'm surprised every time he stays on his feet. Chelsea have got the ball. Havertz is on the left, doing a few step overs. Pass the ball across the field. It's now over to the right with Reece James. What's Reece James going to do with it? Passed it to Timo Werner. Oh, it was a bit of a short pass, but they got hold of it. I certainly think Mane was more dangerous than Salah. I think Salah's overrated anyway, but that's just my opinion. And what does my opinion mean? I don't know. Chelsea just working the ball now. Passing the ball. Don't make anything too silly. Reece James has the ball now. Over to Kante. Kante all the way back to Thiago Silva. Rudiger with the ball. A long ball over the top. Straight to Van Dijk. Van Dijk, it wasn't a great clearance. It's not a great clearance. And Alonso has the ball now. Kovacic. Chelsea throw. Chelsea throw just outside the penalty area there. Havertz has the ball. he just kicks at Alexander-Arnold, bounces off him for a throw. Tino Werner didn't even try and header that one though. Good steal by Robertson. Lino gives that free kick. Maybe. I don't know that one. Well, we've only had 2 yellow cards in this game so far, so it's not been a very physical game. It's certainly not been a physical game. It's been a game of mistakes, poor passing. It's been fairly entertaining, but I don't think it has been a great game. Ability is, you've not seen 2 top quality teams. Robertson's still got the ball. They're just doing a little bit of small passing going on, trying to get a space all the way over to Alexander-Arnold now. Alexander-Arnold, big ball in, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Gone to no one. So we've got 20 seconds. 20 seconds of this half of extra time. 14:45 now. 15 seconds left. The referee should be blowing the whistle more or less dead on, I think. As long as they don't get into an attacking position here. Lukaku's got the ball. Alonso. Havertz is running down the wing. Can he get it into? Goal! Over Werner's head. Just over Werner's head. There's 1 minute of added time. I don't think we really need added time in extra time, do we? Don't think we need stoppage time for this. Almost. Just a bit too high for Timo Werner. He's not exactly the tallest of guys, is he? In fact, he's not very tall at all. So 30 seconds left then before the +1 minutes is up. Liverpool have the ball. Poor. Just dreadful passing from both teams. And we're playing on advantage. Is Kai Havertz going to get it, or are we going to play it back? Kai Havertz is still... No. Oh, boys. Chill out, will ya? Don't go head to head. You both get yourself... Look at them. They put their heads together. They don't even talk to each other, do they? Elliot, what? You're going to get booked, Elliot. Booking's coming out. Elliot should get booked there for coming in and shoving him for no reason. Pathetic. Yeah, book both the players. Both the players that then started it, because they're a bit 50-50 there. You've got to book Harvey Elliott as well. You've got to book Harvey Elliott, surely, for coming in and creating. Harvey Elliott came in there and created a mass confrontation there. No, it wasn't a lot. It was childishness and... I'm very surprised Harvey Elliott doesn't get booked there. Because Harvey Elliott is the one that created the mass confrontation. How he's got away with that is madness. There we go. First half, there's one more lot of 15 minutes. This better go to penalties now. If it doesn't go to penalties, I'll be disappointed because everyone prefers penalties, don't they? If it's going to go this late into the game, we want penalties, all right? We want penalties. So it's it was another close one. There was nothing really to separate either team. Once again, it is the poor passing from these guys that are on so much money and they struggle to even pass a ball. It's disappointing. I think it is really, really disappointing that they are struggling to pass a ball. I think both teams now have, well, are both teams now looking to get to penalties, do you think? Or would they try and win it in the next 15? The problem is, I think the problem is penalties, it goes either way. It really does go either way. So do try and stretch and get the goal within this next 15. I'm not sure. I certainly think Tuchel and Klopp will be looking at who's taking penalties, let's just say. Yeah. I think I agree. I think Kai Havertz has played well, but has lacked the support to be able to actually then do anything.
Liverpool have made substitutes up front. Diaz is gone, who was really a big factor. Mane has gone. Those are big players, and they haven't had that much as they had before. So that is my only thing, for Chelsea.
Yeah, they do look a lot stronger in Chelsea with the changes that have been made in terms of threat to the goal. Liverpool just haven't quite had a goal threat as much, certainly since those substitutions have been made.
Alright, last sub being made. Kovacic is coming off and Jorginho is coming on. Gives a little bit of stamina, a little bit of boost in the centre mid, I think there. That's probably a wise choice. I think Kovacic has done a lot of running. He's worked hard. I think Kovacic has played well as well. Okay, last 15 minutes of the Carabao Cup final. Are we going to see a goal in this next 15 minutes? Alright, let's get it going. Blow that whistle, ref. And the last 15 minutes starts now. Alright, 15 minutes on the clock. Nice pass. Look at that. Jorginho's already played the best pass of the game. But given away. Are we going to see something special, or are we going to see a mistake? I think it's probably more likely to be a mistake than anything special. Alright. Alexander-Arnold's got it. Passes the ball to Milner. And a poor pass from Milner. Oh, God. Mendy's passing is making me really worried here. Van Dijk headers it out, but it goes straight to Jorginho. And Chelsea are resetting over to Thiago Silva. Jorginho with the ball. And that is 3 great passes. Honestly, Jorginho has made some fantastic passes, and he's been on the pitch, 1 minute? 3 great passes from Jorginho already. Chelsea corner. Tell you what, Konate does not look that comfortable here. I think Matip and Van Dijk looked fairly comfortable. Konate has come on and it's not looking that solid. Reece James with the cross. He's going to put the corner in. Reece James to whip the ball in. Oh, Keller just gets the push out to the wing. Alexander-Arnold kicking the ball up, clears it up. And Werner, all he can do is get it out for a throw. I think a fairly solid performance so far from Keller here. He's certainly had the better goalkeeping performance for sure. So 17 minutes and 25 seconds. We've got just under 13 minutes left. Thiago Silva with the ball in the defence. Ooh, a little bit of a stretch for Kante there. Kante with a head to Reece James. He's just stood in front of the ball and fallen over when he felt the touch from James Milner. 18 minutes and 10 gone. Jorginho over the top to Lukaku. Lukaku cannot get that ball down. That is a shame. That could have won the game there. Doesn't look like either team is really overstretching themselves here. But Chelsea certainly look like the more likely to win this now. Definitely Chelsea look like they're going to win it. Kai Havertz. Goal for Kai Havertz. Flag is up again. Oh, wait, this is going to be the 4th offside goal. Animals need feeding. It didn't look offside, but I may be wrong. Yeah, he's offside. The 4th offside goal. And it was a cracking finish as well. It's a really good finish there. Oh, isn't it funny? Old Tuchel runs up the pitch to celebrate and then sees the offside flag. But definite offside goal there. Unbelievable. We are on 20 minutes now. 10 minutes left of added time. Chelsea steal the ball. Origi just gets bundled to the floor. Free kick Liverpool. And it's a Liverpool throw just in Chelsea's half. Nine minutes left now. This better go to penalties. I'll be so disappointed if this doesn't go to penalties now. Lukaku can't get it down to control. Doesn't seem like Liverpool now want to really do anything. They just want to keep the ball. I think Liverpool are happy to go to penalties, it seems now. It certainly seems like Liverpool are happy with penalties because they're not really... Actually, this is the way they've played the whole game, actually. So maybe they've been wanting penalties for the whole game. Jota. Jota through. No. Jota could not quite keep that ball outside the penalty area. Werner's got the ball now. It's 4 on 4. 4 on 4. Oh, Jesus. Timo Werner, what was that? That was a shocking ball. Yeah, that was dreadful from... Absolutely dreadful from Werner. Just have no words for that, how poor it is. I don't think Redmond is better. I think they're probably just as bad as each other. Nathan Redmond is absolutely trash. Ooh. Reece James is stretching there. I think he's gone down. Yeah, he's gone down. Whether or not he has hurt himself, I don't know. But Liverpool do not care. Liverpool are not going to be sporting here. They want to try and take advantage now. The fact that Reece James is still down... The fact that Reece James is still down, considering his team needs his help, that is not good. See, Reece James is up. Actually, it wasn't Reece James, was it? It was Chalobah. No. Chalobah don't care. He's fine. Let's get on with it. I think that's what they were saving. Were they saving their last? No, they've made 4. I don't think they've got 5 to make, have they? I don't think they can make 5. But old Balaga's getting ready, isn't he? Salah wants the ball at the top there, but he's not getting it. Starting all the way back again with Van Dijk. But both teams have made... Oh no, there is 5 subs, so we get 5 subs. Okay, yeah, so it's 5 subs then, because Liverpool have made all 5 subs, because they've got Henderson, Matip, Keita, Diaz and Mane have all come off, and Chelsea have only made 4. So there's going to be that goalie change. I would be gutted if I was the goalie and I was going to be changed. I would be absolutely gutted, because it just shows they don't really trust you to save the penalties. So if they... Honestly, there's part of me that if Chelsea make the goalie change, I almost don't want them to win. Salah's got the ball. He's just won it off Rudiger. Rudiger gets it away. Lucky boy. That was almost a mistake from Rudiger. Lukaku's got the ball now. He's kept it on. He's got past. He's got past. It's 3-on-3. Cross the ball in and it's straight to Van Dijk. A very poor cross from Lukaku. Really poor cross. It's a game of mistakes. It really is a game of mistakes. – 25 minutes and 15 seconds gone then. Just under 5 minutes left of extra time. And then it is going to penalties. So will there be a goal? Let's hope not. I want to go to penalties now. Oh, Kai. Chelsea got it. Alonso's got it on that wing. He's managed to get past. Oh, he's got to be offside and he's offside. Timo's offside. Yeah, Miles offside. Far too many offsides in this game. They've got to do better than that. If you remember old Kepa Arrizabalaga, If you remember, there was the situation a while back where he refused to come off. He was going to be the one replaced for the penalty shootout, and he refused to come off, and there was that whole issue. I think that was with Sarri, wasn't it, as manager? Sarri didn't obviously last, did he? Tell you what, Origi is huge. Robertson to Origi. Origi's got the ball. Now to Milner. We've got 3 minutes left now. 3 minutes left of added time. Salah's got the ball. He's looking. Nice pass. James Milner. James Milner out to Andy Robertson. Jota. Poor again. He can't even finish it. Can't even get a ball on target. And it's a long ball. Timo's going to press Van Dijk. 2.5 minutes left. Van Dijk over to Robertson. 2 minutes left of added time here. Kepa is ready to come on. They're going to make this change next. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh, almost fell to Origi. I think it is a goal kick. And the sub's going to be made now. Maybe Mendy should do the same as what Kepa did. Refused to go off. I would be, as I said, if I was the goalie there being taken off, I would be really peed off. Because it just shows you've got no trust in this guy to, to save the penalties. No, well, he's being respectful at least. Ah, how good would that be? I said, how good would it be for Kepa not to save any, or for Liverpool to score now, as they've changed the goalie? I'm not sure. I don't think it's a great thing to do. Now they're even the. Let's hope so. Watch him kick the ball now and do his hamstring. Well, with 10 seconds left of normal time. How many extras? Surely only one. Yep, just one. So we've got 1 minute left for one team to try and score. And, oh, Lukaku can't quite get it. Konate's got the speed there. Back to the goalie, Keller. And a clearance. "30 seconds left. 30 seconds left of game time. Last attack. As soon as Chelsea clear this, its whistle's going to blow. That was a bit of a mess. There we go. Whistle's gone. Alright, so let's move this round a little bit. So we are going to penalties then. Whoa. I said it was very much a game. Liverpool, I think this was Liverpool's to win. Certainly was Liverpool's to win, but they didn't really do enough. I think both teams were poor up front. Their attack from both teams were pretty poor.
One piece of breaking news coming out of the FA. We've seen sporting sanctions against Russia since their invasion of Ukraine, and the FA have announced this evening that England will not play against Russia in any game at any level for what they say is the foreseeable future. If you want to get
So now England have joined then. England have joined the cause. They will not play against Russia for the foreseeable future.
just gone to penalties after 120 minutes. The ball has been in the net several times. Plenty of the strikers seem to be unable to keep themselves on side. There have been incidents. It's not been a boring.
Good performance from Keller, I think, in goal there for Liverpool. It's nice to see that they've trusted him. You know, they could have brought their other goalie on, but they did not.
Good teams. Liverpool first half were tremendous.
Right, this is going to be exciting. We're all ready for a penalty shootout. All ready for a penalty shootout.
Chelsea came back into the game, was more even, but there were a lot of chances, but great game.
Most teams have used all 5 substitutions. Very different lineups from the ones that we saw however long ago it was, JP, when this match kicked off at 4:30. One of the most significant ones is that they brought on Kepa Arrizabalaga instead of N1 Mendy, who has a fantastic record in shootouts.
He does. I think psychologically he thinks that might help. Might put a few thoughts in the Liverpool players' minds. And it is an unusual one, but it's something that they feel really comfortable about doing. Now as a manager, you're looking at your players, who fancies the penalties, trying to pick your 5. Some players maybe got a bit of
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to see that Klopp has trusted in Keller rather than going for Alisson. You know, very easily could Klopp have switched to Alisson in goal. You know, Alisson is a quality goalie, but no, trusting Keller.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's, for everybody watching, obviously not people involved, the supporters of both teams, but for everyone watching at home, it is a great way in some ways.
Right, let's see how good these penalties are. Let's see who's going to sky one first.
You mentioned the 2 centre-backs in the game, and probably one of the reasons why we're at 0-0. I mean, Virgil van Dijk and Thiago Silva, 37.
All right, game on.
Silva, and it's
Chelsea are ready for penalties.
And they are the 2 sides to
Players going to the centre circle.
across European competitions this season, with now 22 and 21 for Chelsea, which is just a sort of significance of what Jamie was saying about the performance of the centre-back. The players not far away now from that penalty shootout.
No, you're just saying that clean sheets, and with clean sheets, if you want clean sheets, you need good goalkeepers. And Mendy today was absolutely tremendous. But also,
All right, so they have called for the ends of which goal to take the penalty, and it's going to be down the Liverpool end. Now it's a toss to see who wants to take first or second.
yeah, it can be Alonso for me.
All right, penalty time.
Liverpool, you're obviously going to look at Salah, Jota. Fabinho's got a great record. Milner's got a great record at penalties.
All right, let's do this.
Striker of all, that'll probably be my 5.
The players look like they're ready. We can join our commentary team now, Gary Neville and Martin Tyler.
Well, the penalties will be taken at the Liverpool end. James Milner, who scored in regulation time.
So we are in front of the Liverpool fans. They're going to probably do their best to put off the Chelsea players.
Chelsea got through against Aston Villa and Southampton.
Mr. Reliable, James Milner, to take the first penalty for Liverpool. Cool, calm and collected James Milner.
Plenty of practice, penalty takers, plenty of experience in the Chelsea goal, but for
Are we ready? If you haven't got access to the game, guys, join the Discord server to watch the penalties. Link in the description down below. It is in the streaming channel. Penalties, here we come. Okay, James Milner steps up. Boom. In the left corner, in you go. 1-0 Liverpool. Finally, we got a goal that's not offside. Up next is Alonso. Alright, let's see. Let's play a guessing game. Which way is he going to go? So here we go, yeah. Liverpool chose the Liverpool end. The noise there. Alonso steps up. He's going left. No, he went right. Oh! Keller chose the right direction. Alonso went right. Keller went right. Did not get anything to it, though. 1-1. Keller wants to cause some disruption by the penalty taker. Get back, Kepa. Where'd you get booked, mate? Mind games. That's what it is. Mind games for Kepa here. Oh, cheeky, cheeky. Fabinho. Cheeky. Little dink. 2-1. 2-1 Liverpool. Lukaku steps up. He looks calm, but he looks nervous. He definitely looks nervous. I don't know. Some Chelsea fans can't even look. Lukaku he looks nervous. He looks nervous. Is that going to say anything? Keller stands still. He's in. He had a little strange run up that sent Keller the wrong way. 2-2. Van Dijk. Virgil steps up for the next one. He's walking up. He's calm. Referee's telling Kepa to get back. I think this is going to be power. Is it going to be power? Yes, power. Virgil just rocket to the top corner. 3-2 to Liverpool. This could go either way. This could go either way, couldn't it? It really could. Who knows which way this is going to go. Guys, if you're just joining and you want to watch the rest of the penalties, make sure you join the Discord server. It is streaming in there. Kai Havertz surely is going to place it, I reckon. Can Keller save it? Ball's placed down. Keller looks so calm in goal. There's no movement, no signs of moving early from Keller. He is going early, though. He is going early. Keller's making it easy. Keller is making it easy for Chelsea here because he is going early. He's falling to the floor before the player has kicked it. Too much anticipation almost. All right, Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's 3-3 at the moment. 3 penalties taken for each team. And it's 3-3. Trent Alexander-Arnold stepping up, placing the ball. Kepa's trying to make himself big. He's certainly doing the work of moving a lot. Look, he's all over the goal. Putting the pressure on Alexander-Arnold. Bang. Power and finesse. 4-3 Liverpool. 4-3 then Liverpool. Who's up next? Reece James is up next. Very strange who's taken them. We've got the fullbacks taking them back to back here. Right. Keller has got to try and stay on his feet for a little bit longer. He's making it too easy for the Chelsea players now. Very stationary, look. Very stationary. It's like a game of FIFA. The goalie is not moving. Oh! He went the right way. He went the right way, but James scores and he puts his finger to his mouth, aimed at the Liverpool fans. Very calm by Reece James. 4-4. Salah. Oh, Salah, please miss this. Please miss this, Salah. Go on, you kiss the ball because it's going to make any difference. Go on, miss it. I cannot stand Salah. If he misses this, this will be brilliant. Right, come on, Salah. You got to miss this. Sky it, mate. Oh, it's a good penalty. Kepa went the wrong way. All right, pressure's on. Pressure is on. Jorginho with the ball now. He's got to score to stay in the game. Got to score to stay in the game here. All right, now we've got a little bit of movement, have we? We've got a bit of jumping up and down from Keller. Jorginho steps up. Oh. Calm little dink down the middle. 5-5. We're down to sudden death. Sudden death time. Could go either way. Could go either way, this. Guys, as he's about to take the penalty just before, as there's a little pause here, make sure you like the stream. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe as well. Oh. All right. Jota steps up. Can Jota score? He's not been great since coming on. Can Kepa save it? Oof. Feet almost. Feet for Kepa almost. See, this is the thing. You know, Kepa's come on to save these penalties, and actually, I don't think he's been that close to any of them. You know, he's not been that close to any of them. Rudiger steps up now. 6th penalty for Chelsea. Not a single one saved so far. Alright, Rudiger steps up. The Liverpool fans are cheering behind. And power straight down the middle. It wasn't even that powerful, actually. It was more of a finesse, just straight down the middle. 6-6. Still no penalties missed. Who is going to miss? Are any of these going to even be saved? I really don't know. I really don't know. They're struggling to watch, these Liverpool fans. They got their hands in their heads. Origi, Divock. Is he going to be the hero? Divock steps up. Kepa is all over the goal. Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle for Divock. 7-6. Are these penalties ever going to end? We'll have the goalkeepers soon. No, no one looks like missing so far. Neither goalie has been anywhere near it. Neither goalie has been anywhere near this. Kante steps up. I'm not confident in Kante scoring this. Yeah, if anyone's going to score, Timo. This is the funny thing. Timo's a striker and he's not even taking a penalty. Kante looks like he might miss this. No, no. Calm. In the corner. That's a relief for him. Look, you can see that's a bit of a relief for him. 7-7. Very good. Yeah, very good. Well, you got 3 more penalties each before we see the keepers at least. Unless they decide they want to. Andy Robertson. These keepers. What was... yeah, I can certainly see that. Can certainly see Kepa taking a penalty before old Timo Werner. Timo couldn't score and hit a barn door. Oh, he is taking it. If anyone is going to miss it, it's going to be Timo, isn't it? Incredible that a striker is so late. The 8th penalty taker. This will be so funny if he misses because everyone knows how poor he is at scoring. Oh, you lucky, lucky man. Whew. Whoa, my word. You lucky man there. That was close. That was very close. Harvey Elliott steps up. 8-8. Pressure on. Elliott steps up. Goal. Calm. Cool, calm. He's got a little excited, hasn't he? He's got a little excited. Channel deleted. Hold on, mate. Hold on. Don't say anything early, mate. Thiago Silva. 9th penalty. Pressure's on Chelsea again. Chelsea's got the pressure. They need to score to stay in. Thiago Silva steps up. Goal. 9-9. Are we going to see the goalies? The keepers, honestly, the keepers haven't even looked like they're going to be anywhere near. See, I think if anyone's going to miss, it's this dude here, Konate's. Konate doesn't fill me with confidence here. Who is thinking, Martin Tyler, who is thinking we need to come up with something better than penalties? Penalties are the best. Konate. See, he doesn't look confident there. Oh, he got it with the power. He got it with the power. Kepa got the hand to it, but it was it was too much of a stretch. He went down too low, Kepa there. He went down low. All right. Number 10. Chalobah. Once again, pressure is on Chelsea. Chalobah to take it, and then we're on goalkeepers. These players near the end don't look confident, do they? They do not look confident. Oh, man. No emotion. I don't think doing that's going to help you, mate. I don't think if there was a God, not that there is, that he would care about bloody football. Neither goalkeeper has been near, have they? Right, Keller time. Keller steps up. Penalty number 11. Look at this. Bear in mind, yeah, Firmino's not playing. Alisson's not playing. All right. Keller versus Kepa. Goal. Power. There we go. They're happy with that. But can Kepa score? This will be justice, wouldn't it? This will be justice if Kepa misses. This would be funny. You know, replacing Mendy. Will this be justice? Are we starting all over again? Where? Yeah. That is justice. That is absolutely brilliant. Skied it. Oh, man. You should have kept Mendy on, guys. You should have kept Mendy on. That serves you right. Oh, brilliant. I couldn't care less who wins this. I really couldn't care less. But, you know, you bring Kepa on to do a job and he doesn't do it. That is brilliant. That is so funny. Keller, you know, they're praising Keller like a hero, but he didn't save any. Neither of the keepers there were anywhere near. Liverpool win 11-10 on penalties. Flares are going off in Wembley. There is a lot of flares going off in Wembley. That was a dreadful penalty. That was so funny. But, look, you know, they decided to change the goalie, and that serves them right. The fact that they didn't trust Klopp did not trust no, not Klopp. Tuchel did not trust Mendy to save those penalties. You know, Kepa was nowhere near. Anyway, if you're watching in the Discord channel, I will leave it on so you can see the trophy being raised. But that is the end of the stream. Have an amazing week next week, guys. And I'll catch